The Google Pixel 5a delivers the same experience as the Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a, only for $499. It also comes with the biggest battery ever in Pixel. It is the first A series in Pixel. It also supports IP67 water resistance. The big OLED display screen features 2 rear cameras and a decent amount of power for the great price. Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Corte back with another video, and today guys, in this video we're gonna talk about the Pixel 5a 5G. So anyways guys, before we go into this video, can we hit some likes on this video? Just hit it, just do it, just smash it.
Smash.
So anyways guys, let's get into this video. The Google Pixel line has suffered from fatal flaws in previous generation, but the one that crops up time and time again is a short battery life. The Pixel 4 was killed by its own small battery, and the Pixel 3 was barely any better. Last year, Pixel 5 had good enough battery to get through a good day, and that was a banner achievement for Google after years of worse battery. Last year, Google Pixel 4a 5G was in the same boat. It could get through the day with its battery. But it was too expensive to compete with the mid-range phones, and too underpowered to fight with some of the best Android phones in the 500 and 700 region last year. Like the Pixel 5, once it's down to 600 performance was fine. Like the Pixel 5, once it got down to 600 performance, it was fine, but it just didn't fit anywhere in the United States market. So far, the Google Pixel 5a has these ratings, and these ratings are what fans around the world are saying about the phone. And bottom line, water resistance and much longer battery life helped last year overlooked models turn. Google has finally listened to what users want and given us practical upgrades rather than pretty colors and shiny surfaces. The good thing about this cell phone is that it got 2-day battery life, screen is easily to read outdoors, smooth performance from 765G Snapdragon, it has a decent camera for the price, it has IP67 dust and water resistance, it still has the rear fingerprint reader and an earphone jack. That's about 3mm. The bad thing about this is that it got no Wave model this year, and the design is pretty bit boring. Google is releasing the Pixel 5a in 2 countries, the United States and Japan. It's available in both countries for pre-orders as of August 17 at $449, and in Japan $51,700, and it will be released on the 26th of August. The unlocked Pixel 5a is compatible with all major American network, but without Wave 5G. It will not be available to use Verizon Ultra Wideband network, only sub 6 5G and lit 4. In fact, I got over 6 hours of screen time on my week with the Pixel 5a, except for the day of the Samsung Unpack, where I finished the day with 6% battery and 3 hours of screen time. I'm sitting at 36% with 7.25 hours screen time on, and on the phone from the charger 22 hours ago. At the end of the night, I got 11 hours. When I hit 5%, I finally plugged it in before bed. If you forgot to change your phone at night, if you have a chaotic job where your day could end at 5 p.m. or keeping you till 3 a.m., the Google Pixel 5a will not leave you stranded. The only disappointment around the battery is that I cannot charge it wirelessly. However, between a low capacity but wireless charging and higher capability, but no wireless charging, higher capability will win every time. If you remember back to the chart at the beginning, you'll recall that the dual camera setup on the Pixel 5a is the same as the Pixel 4a 5G and Pixel 5. This means the quality here is pretty much a known quality. The Pixel A series is known for bringing amazing camera quality to a lower price point by leveraging the computational photographer poweredness that Google has perfect over the past few years, using the same lenses as the flagship Pixel. The main sensor takes good shots during the daylight hours, even when moving or trying to get zoom shot of some cute animals on safari. And while motion at night can get you a little dicey depending on the light levels, still shot at night, it still looks good, even when compared to the 800 Galaxy S21 phone. The Pixel 5a wasn't a quick to pick up on subtide colors at night like the lights on Cinderella Castle, but the Pixel better capture accurate light level and color strength, while Samsung cranks up brightness at night and cranks up colors all the time. Samsung style appeal to some more than others, and while I'm all for colorful photos, this style adds too much green to the photo from the golden hour till dawn. The biggest competition the Google Pixel 5a will face, at least in short term, is the Galaxy A52 5G, which feature larger 120 Hz screen and more cameras on the back. But that screen isn't as readable outside, and the cameras on the A52 aren't quite good as the Pixel 5a. The A52 5G is also hard to find right now, sold out on Amazon and more than half of the US carriers right now. We might see some competition here from the Samsung A72 5G if when it launch, but there is no clue when that might be. So I guess the Google Pixel 5a 5G is in place right now. So I don't think there is much competition for this phone. Another phone with unsure arrival date is the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE that should arrive sometime in 2 months. Any later than that, I'd be stepping on the Galaxy S22 toes. And it could be offered up brighter and smoother screens and camera good as the S21 and Pixel 5a. Pricing will likely to be above the Pixel 5a $449 price tag. Now, some people are considering to buy this phone and some are considering not. But I mean, if you're considering like, should I buy this phone? I mean, if you should buy this phone if you want to see the latest Google features and full material you looked. And you need to buy a phone that will consistently gives you 6+ hours on a single charge. And water resistance is an essentially good feature for your phone. You hate in-screen fingerprint sensor. And the next tip that you should buy this phone is that you hate fingerprint sensor. So that's my take on it. If you would want to buy it, if you should not buy this, you should not buy this phone if you demand the latest specs and features, and wireless charging is important to you. You need wave coverage in congested urban areas. Between a battery that you'll able to charge less, consistent performance, a bright, easy and read screens, and that sweet Pixel software that Google Pixel 5a is shaping up to be is the best cheap Android phone of 2021. You'd probably 21, and probably one of the best Android phones of 2021 period. It may not be pretty, but that's what make the case. But it may not be pretty, but that's what cases are made for. And Google bought some beauties this year.
Let me know what you guys think about the new Pixel 5a. Would you guys get it? By the way, the Pixel 6a is coming out soon. So what do you think Google is doing? Are they trying to sell this phone fast before the next flagship? I don't know. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Before we go, as you normally say, have no rest until you're the best. It's me, your boy, Corey Tech. Peace out.